Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Big Russ with Road Trip and RC, and today we are working on my Baja slash body. Uh, I know in the community I posted some unpainted pictures, but I went ahead on one of my days off this week and did the base work because it's kind of boring to watch somebody paint um, pearl charcoal faded to black. Like, let's be real, that's boring. Um, so when the protective coat comes off, you'll be able to see the front is charcoal, and we were faded to black in the back. I went ahead and peeled off the blue tape for this flamingo pink, and on the backside, yeah, I hit it with some black after backing it with white. I'll show you the tools I used to come up with these graphics. Obviously, I used a Cricut to cut everything out. To get, while I was weeding it, I picked these up off of AliExpress, stupid cheap. It's dental tools. Okay, these little picks, right, are great for weeding. This little guy is good for brandishing. And it came in a nice little carry container so I can keep up with all my stuff. Because let's be real, tool loss is a big issue for everybody, even with toolboxes. Another tool I used is this little guy. Hobby knives are expensive, or can be. This has replaceable blades, and these are ungodly sharp. I didn't pay a whole lot for it, but to swap the blades in and out on this thing, I'm trying to do this without cutting myself. You pop the end up and just push it forward. And you see the slot in the blade itself. You just slide it back down. It's fine. This thing was amazing, helping to get some of these straight line cuts I needed. But today, we're finishing this bad boy up. Because let's be real, it needs it. And everybody's like, oh, it looks good. I was showing pictures to a couple of my buddies at work, and they're like, that looks good, that looks good. I was like, it's not done. They're like, what? Yeah, I was like, there's a couple more colors to go down. You see, already? I was worried, and still am, about having some bleed through in places. And I might have. And you know what? I'm fine with it. much, yeah. As you can see, there's still a lot of material here to remove. So I'm gonna get this reweeded or de-stickered, whatever we want to call it, and we'll jump into the next color. Okay, I promise I will show you guys this paint job as we finish it up. All right, so this took about 20 minutes or so to do. Oh man, I thought I was gonna go blind just weeding them out on the off of the Cricut machine. This is even worse. And I missed one. Right in the middle. I missed one. I don't know how I did that. When you're going to remove any vinyl you have placed on your body, be careful, because you can scratch up the paint around it, which I've done in a few spots. Just like that. You see here. It's kind of hard to see in here because a lot of the weeding work was done on the raccoons, and it just made my life easier. But for the graphic, give it a good mix. I got my Createx Fluorescent Violet. I think it'll look good. I think it'll be a nice, strong color against all the dark. And I'm not going to thin this. It's pretty warm in here, even though, much like the rest of the country, we got snow outside. I was watching Guru's World, and he was talking about how unfavorable the conditions were back in North Carolina, and they just got snow in parts of that state for the first time in years and decades. My dad lives down in Oak Island, which is one of the southernmost beaches. And he got some snow. They got more snow than we did. Like, what they got overnight is what we've had all year. So, get that fired up. Got my fluorescent violet. get this figured out, and we'll get spraying. All right, let's get painting. Still having issues with this thing. Guys, if you're gonna start airbrushing, buy a decent airbrush. The compressor's fine, but this thing's constantly giving me issues. Oh my. This is frustrating. I've I dig that. That looks really good. Now for the fun part. Let me see. Let's see what's going on here. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, back that with white, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the fluorescent backed in white, as you can see. I didn't do a great job of it because I'm gonna put more white down anyways. But you can see there's kind of like gradients in it. And I think that's pretty damn cool. Now, it's raccoon time. So I'm going to get this unmasked because it's going to take forever. And we're going to hit them with pearl magenta. It'll look cool. I promise. Alright, so I got my pearl magenta loaded up. and making a mess. Oh man, this is fun. So, biggest issue I'm having with this is just getting paint flow. Like, it's going to be hard to see, but I can see the metallics or the pearls on the black, but I'm not really you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is fun. One of the issues is this pearl may be too big for the biggest jet I have, or the biggest needle set I have for this airbrush. I am definitely going to invest in a better airbrush. What I've discovered with this one, it does great with solids. And I'm just going to spray out the rest of this pearl. Back it with black, white, then back it with black, and we'll jump back into it and show you the final results as I peel the tape off. All right, so I tried the hairdryer method to help speed things along, but now it's time for the fun part. Part everybody loves about painting bodies. The peel. It was satisfying until it wasn't. Oh man. What are you gonna do? All right. So, start with the front. We got the metallic gray, or pearl charcoal, with the flamingo pink and the pearl magenta. So, depending on the angle and the light, they kind of bleed together, but they are definitely two different colors. If this was a paint job for somebody, I would be upset with some of the parts of it, like right there. Where's his leg? It just disappeared. Where that one you can clearly see. You see the little like saw blade where it peeled the paint up when I removed the mask. Again, this is mine. I don't care. I love the gradient that I've gotten in the violet. It gives it a little more life, especially on the roof. How we have these darker, brighter ones versus the lighter ones. I love it. This side I had some issues with my mask. Down in here with the lines. And I mean, I had the same issues on this side too, so it kind of worked out. But man, I got to get this thing outside. I got to get some of the decals on it. Remove the window masks. But God, I love this. Let's take a look at how it looks with it sitting on the chassis. Mind you, nothing's mounted yet. I'm not even finished with the chassis. I've got to finish doing my electronics and stuff like that. Good God, that looks so good. And from a distance, it's going to look like it's all black. But I promise, like, it's you can see there is a difference in the color on film. But come on, how sweet is this? The Volkswagen engine's going to get cut off. I've got to do some Dremel work on the body. I'm just going to let this cure for a few days and then get to work on it. But I know this is a long video. I've been excited about doing this, and I'm absolutely tickled pink. Yeah, the next video I've got planned is upgrades on the TT02. I cannot race this chassis because they changed the race days on me. So I'm just going to upgrade it, and I'm just going to have fun with the car. Hopefully my work schedule shifts to where I can go racing this summer. We'll see. But I've been Big Russ. It's still snowing outside. I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there.